Hello everyone, Magic Radio Studios here, and it's been a little while since my last review. Well, I'm back, and we're gonna be doing another one, so yay! But today we're gonna be reviewing a different sort of item. It is a Thomas item, but it's not one from Japan. It's an item from the UK. But I didn't buy it from the UK. It is a UK item. But here, just let me show you what it is. The number 2 geezer himself. Today we'll be reviewing the DeAgostini Edward. So before we talk about the actual item itself, I have a pretty cool story as to how I got this guy. You know how when you buy stuff online or from people, you have to like buy it with money?
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me.
I didn't buy him with money.
He did what?
Now, before all of you go like, "Oh my God, Magic Radio Studios is a burglar! He stole Edward! FBI, get him! He's in here!"
FBI, open up!
No, I did not steal him. I got him for free, along with Tomika Diecast Bumblebee James, Sidio Churro from the Ertl range, Ertl Wilbert, and Ertl Mavis. From who, you may be asking? I got it from my good friend D10 Studios 235, or Timothy for short. That's right, all this stuff right here that you see in front of you is from Timothy. A couple days ago, we did a trade. I traded him my Trackmaster 2 Henry, my All Engines Go Motorized Gordon, and a diecast Mater and a diecast On the Road Lightning McQueen for all of these guys. So I sent him the stuff, and he gave me some of this stuff, and that's why we're here today. He also sent this cool picture of Diesel 10. I like it a lot.
Now, see, Pinchy, look, this guy right here, he captured the real me. I mean, look, that is beautiful. I could cry, actually.
Meanwhile.
I smell a review.
Housekeeping!
Oh yeah, you see this guy over here? Yeah, I drew him. He's pretty cool. Also, sub to my channel, please, everyone.
I don't know how you got into my house, but I'm not going to ask. So enough talking about selling and trading stuff, let's just get into the actual toy. These guys are going to stay up here and watch. So first, I guess we'll start with the face. That face, that screams Edward. This is a really good Edward face. Okay, one thing, I know like this isn't Timothy's fault, like this probably is how it came, is that characters with like pointy noses, they always get that nose paint chip. There's a lot of them. But I don't really care, but like, I could probably like get some paint and fix that someday. I just need to find the right paint. So yeah, that's a really, really good Edward face. You know, DeAgostini, even though some of their models are something else, their faces, most of them anyway, are really good. Like, they're in the same thing as Brio. Like, Brio and DeAgostini, and even Golden Bear do really good with their faces. And here's his side. Really nice. His front stripe on the front of his boiler right here isn't painted, but again, that's okay. I'm not gonna paint this. Really, the only thing I would paint, honestly, is the face, but like everything else, nah. I don't really want to. I don't want to risk ruining this thing. then there's his wheels. Another thing, the side rods on here, you know how the Ertl ones, and I think the Ertl Edward too, like if you bend the side rods, they could be easy to bend, but this guy, I can't really do that. It's like really strong. Like, that's impressive. Here's his dome and whistle. And here's his tender. No, his tender looks really squat, but like, I love that. I don't know why I love that. Oh, I didn't know there was just like a big scratch right there, but I think this was on the actual thing. When Timothy got this from the Thomas store, Kaiki or Kaiki. I don't know how you say that name. His tender again is also non-attachable. So are all the tenders. And on the back, also different coupling system. We'll get to it in a moment. Okay, so I forgot to record this earlier. Edward, I don't have any rolling stock for DeAgostini, but Edward right here can connect to a couple of things. Here he is with my custom Nakiyoshi Thomas. Well, I actually took off the surprise face. This Thomas is from the L&J Toys. If you have not seen them, like, go check them out. They sell a lot of Japanese Thomas merch. Edward, I think, hold on, let me try real quick. He can sorta connect right here to the front of Thomas, but not really. Oh, okay, well maybe, but he can be connected like this. Just put it right here, and there you go. So now Thomas can pull him along. And as for like this thing, let's see. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, no, but I mean it's in there, but like it does that. That does not look right. And I think he might do it with the Ertl trucks. I don't know, but whatever. So yeah, I forgot to show that in the video. Here's the back of the tender. On the bottom, it says he's dated 2003. Nothing really else much to say about Edward. He's a really, really good model. But, even though, yes, he, one complaint though, I know that, again, this is not Timothy's fault. The wheels, I mean, yeah, they're great, but like, when I roll this guy on like carpet or whatever, oh my god, that does not sound good at all. Yeah, I'll probably have to put like maybe like some stuff like to like make the wheels not go squeaky, because I hate the noise so much. But I'm not too worried about it right now. So it'll probably be a while until I can do that. But other than that, Edward is really nice. But we're not done yet. We're going to go through some comparisons with some other Edwards. So the closest thing I have to compare him to is the Ertl Edward. This guy towers over Ertl Edward. Like, no competition. I do like the darker paint on this guy, but at the same time, I do like the lighter blue. I don't know which one to choose, but also a few things. This guy has die-cast metal, while this guy is like really light. Like, I think a lot of DeAgostinis are very light. And another thing, this guy has an open cab. This guy does not. But this guy has axle boxes on his tender, while this guy doesn't. And his side rods, yeah, they're a little bit easier to break or bend. Again, this guy is really strong. And there's the back of him. Oh, I do like this little detail in the back of the tender right here, but I don't know. I don't think Edward has that in the show. I don't think he does. Then there's the other side. Oh, shoot, hold on. There's the other side, and then the front. I do like both of the faces, but I'm still going with this guy. This guy is still really good as well, but this one is just better. But I like both of them equally. Equally, I meant to say. Alright, so that's Turtle Edward. Next up is another die-cast Edward. It is the Take-Along Edward. This guy has really light blue paint. And again, with the faces, I think, you know, what's weird, the Take-Along Edward face, I think also has the same, almost has the same face as the 2000s, or the 2003 One Railway Edward. And another advantage is that this guy can have his tender uncoupled. Oh, and don't mind that, I put the number 2 in there. Yeah, and also, again, he has an open cab. Yeah, I don't mind some of the details, especially on the Turtle Edward right here. I just painted them on. There's that side. And, yeah. That's the Take-Along Edward and the DeAgostini Edward, but we have one more Edward. We have the 2022 One Railway Edward. This guy is a lot taller than the DeAgostini. But if I were to, like, these two Edwards are my two favorite Edwards so far. I have a new priority. Like D10 Studios or Timothy said, like, he collects like every single piece of Diesel 10 merchandise. I'm gonna start collecting every single piece of Edward merchandise because you can't stop me. So, yet again, he has the advantage of decoupling his tender. Yeah, I already talked about this guy in my first ever review of the One Railway Edward I did back in July. So, if you want to hear my thoughts on this guy right here, then I suggest you go watch that video. But yeah, nothing really else. But again, like this tender has 4 wheels, while the other ones have 3 wheels. So yeah, that's the DeAgostini Edward. I'm really happy that I was able to get this guy. I have never had a piece of UK only Thomas merch. I mean, the only other piece of Thomas merch I have, outside of the United States is Japanese Thomas merch, but never really anything from the UK. But now I do. He wobbled. So we have come to the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you ever see a DeAgostini Edward or any other engine like Diesel 10 or Thomas or James or whatever for a good price, I say buy it. Because these things, they're not perfect, but yet they're still really nice toys. Also, like for the magazines, like I'm not too sure if I ever plan on getting the magazines because I'm pretty sure most of us only care to get the engines, but I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, that's the end of this review. And I just want to say thank you again to Timothy or D10 Studios for giving me Edward and these guys over here. I'll probably review them someday. I really want to review this guy someday, but we might never know. Who knows? We'll probably see. I do want to review my Tommy, Donald, and Douglas next because I haven't done that yet. So, like, we'll see. We'll see. So, yeah. Thank you, D10 Studios, for sending me this stuff. I really like it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Magic Weirdo Studios signing out yet again. Buzz, buzz, buzz.